Welcome back to my channel, Loot Dolls and Gents. Today I am going to bring to you several Christmas DIYs that take under 5 minutes to complete. I'm going to transform some things that I used last year, going to repurpose them. There's no need to go out and buy new Christmas decorations when you can take a few minimum products that you probably have around the home and repurpose them. So I'm going to transform these snowflakes to a different color. This reindeer that I have here, I picked up some fresh wood. Love picking up fresh wood during the wintertime. We use them for the fireplace. I use them for a number of projects like I'm going to do today. I have a ladder that I bought 50% off. You guys know I love sales from Hobby Lobby. So we're going to transform the color of that. This year I want to do a polar bear theme. So I'm doing a lot of white, snow looking flavor colors, green in the mix. So yeah, stay tuned and look for my other videos to complete this project because it is definitely going to be a treat. If you'd like to see more of my videos, make sure after this video, if you like, to click the link to subscribe. Also, give me a thumbs up so that you can see more of my videos in the future. And yeah, stay tuned. All right, guys, I am back and we are ready to rock and roll. Don't mind my fun Christmas socks here. I wear them every day up until Christmas, so just me and my little personality. So I'm going to show you what I use today. Spray paint, I'm going to go with a soft gold on my ladder. You're probably wondering what this other one is. This is a spray paint that you actually use for wood. I actually use it for real wood, and it's something I'm going to use on the bark as well. It actually is a spray that you can put on to protect or preserve wood so that it doesn't buckle off, or if it's natural wood, it'll leave that bark in place and intact for you for a while. So it's an awesome product. Many different makers. Check it out. Wood Saver Primer. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the Santa's ladder. I'm going to use a soft gold metallic spray paint, and it's very simple. Again, you just take that, give it a couple light strokes. I put the garbage bag down to prevent this from getting on the floor, but this is an area, mind you, that I don't mind if it does get on the floor. So you may want to take that into consideration or use a little bit more protection than what I'm using so that you don't have any mishaps with it, again, hitting your carpet or flooring. I am going around through every crevice, doing a coverage. I probably have to do one more coating, I'm sorry, maybe not, to make sure that it is fully covered. I am going to go back in once this is dry with some white paint just on the stair parts because I just want it to be creative. I like putzing around with things. So I'm going to save the inside pieces for last with the spray paint, as you can see here, because then I'm able to pick the ladder up using these and flip the ladder over more easily. We'll spray paint those last. So again, I'm going to try to cover this as best as possible. All the way up. Then I'm going to be flipping it over. And again, I'm going to do this top part last as well. Because, again, I want to have something to be able to grip onto, and I don't want too much paint all over my hands. So just a nice soft coating. Not too much so that it can dry relatively quickly. Again, this is really quick and simple. Also, that serves as a primer. The first coating that I sprayed on that preserves the wood. So it's really nice because then it also helps adhere the other colors to it really easily. They won't just roll off per se. Okay. So I pretty much got this whole top part done. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to complete a second coat. So it looks like we're going to need a little bit of a second coat, so I can see just a little bit of that red still kind of shining through. So we'll let that dry for a little bit, and then we'll be back to spray it for the second time, and we'll go from there. We'll see you in a second. So I am back to finish the second coat. This is nice and dry now, so we can go back over it with our second coat. So I'm going to get real close now to waste less paint. And I just want to let you guys know that if you have more time, you definitely can use a wood or go over it with some acrylic paint and hand paint it with a brush. That will look great as well. And that's probably what I'm going to do if I decide to go back and paint the ladders white, which I think that I'm going to do. Or either green, one or the other. Depends on how I feel and the look I'm trying to achieve. So you definitely can hand paint these using a brush. I am a savvy mom. I have a lot of things going on and things to do, so I don't have time to hand paint this particular project when I can just spray paint it and keep going. If you guys can see that, this second coat is definitely getting rid of that red. It looks amazing. So we're going to continue doing that. I'm going to let this dry, and I will bring it back shortly after finishing the other side to let you see the completed look. Okay, guys, I am back. The latter is all dry. As you can see, it came out very nice. No more red. It covered very well with the metallic gold spray paint. I'm loving it. I may or may not spray paint those. Hand paint the stairs of the latter green and white stripe to give it more of a Christmassy feel. Not sure, but if I do, I will be hand painting that and using the acrylic paint, and I will bring that back to you. However, I'm going to let this sit to the side and continue to dry a little bit more, because even though it's dry, it's still a little sticky. So again, it covered well with that spray paint. So we're going to sit this here and let that continue to dry. My next project I'm going to go over with you guys takes less than 2 minutes to complete. Well, I'll say 5 minutes due to me spraying the spray that I sprayed on. Like I told you guys earlier in the video, I did use wood preserver. I sprayed it on. It also comes in a spray can. It is awesome for any real bark projects that you want to leave the bark on and not sand the bark. If you want to sand the bark, then you can do that too for a more cleaner look, and then you can maybe use some acrylics or either what is the word I'm looking for, epoxy over it to give it a more finished look if you want to use it for furniture. Excuse me, here I'm having the brain freeze. However, there is a spray that I use on this to pre-treat this wood to keep it from peeling off. Yeah, so I sprayed this yesterday. It is completely dry, so it is good to go. I also sprayed it with some bug spray after collecting the wood to, just to make sure that there weren't any ants or anything living, because you definitely don't want to be getting carpenter ants and different things in your house crawling. I am definitely not into the bugs. So that is complete. I am going to be taking a can of spray snow or artificial snow, because I want to give this a wood look that has been snown on in the forest, I would say. So to give it that snowy look, I just go ahead and spray paint this. It's very quick, very simple, very easy. Again, this is an area I don't care that if the carpet is ruined, so I put something small on here, but if you want more coverage, definitely put you some bags or something down to spray. This is pretty easy to get up if you get over things. But if you can just see, I'm spraying this, and it is amazing. Look how much coverage it gives. Looks like it's outside in the forest, like it's been snowing. It gives it a really real feel. You know, I love it. So I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to go pretty light in some areas because of the simple fact I'm going to dust a little bit here. Just a little rule of thumb, a little trick, just to let some of that real wood shine through. And it also looks amazing that way, but gives it a little coverage so that you don't see that crappy wood look that we had beforehand. So I am going to turn this around and we'll do the same thing on the other side. If you can see here, I didn't fully cover. I left some of the wood looking a little natural. I sprayed a little bit lighter. You can do that by either taking your hand up off the nozzle a little bit less, or just kind of pull back and spray. Here, again, going to go over that wood a little bit. Not too much, because again, we're going to go back through and just kind of wipe with our hands to give it more of a realistic wood look. And we don't want to take all of the wood look away. We just want to kind of cover it a little bit. So that's what I do there. Let some of that dry. And there we have it. The wood looks really good. It has that authentic out in the woods, so just kind of snowing look. This is going to make my polar bear display for this year look amazing. I cannot wait to show you guys this once it's all complete. Make sure we get any hairs or scraggles or anything off. Definitely don't want that drying in there. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Make sure you comment. Let me know if you like things like this. Quick and efficient. And I can bring you more. Again, this is amazing. It is looking great, guys. Definitely look like it's outside and it's snowing. So I'm going to finish the rest of them. I have several more I'm going to do the same way. Yeah, so stay tuned and see how we decorate with these. All right, so we are all done spraying those wood pieces. Don't they look great? They are frosted really nicely from that can of spray snow. Love how they came out. I cannot wait to use them for this polar bear theme. So instead of painting the stairs, I decided to go over a couple of other stairs and a couple of other spots with some of the spray snow to look like it has snowed on the ladder, since I'm going to be using that with the polar bears as well. So I think that came out really great. I love it. Looks like it is a real snow on there, if you guys can see. Love it. Came out great. So stay tuned to the next video to see how I decorate and use these in my polar bear theme for Christmas this year. See you guys soon. Leave a comment below. Give us a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Bye, Gems.